This is day one of my journey from content creator to Division I basketball player. Self-awareness as well as understanding my own strengths and weaknesses will play a vital role in whether or not we make this team or not. Today I learned two very important things about myself. One, my upper body is not that strong, and two, my strength and conditioning coach knows a little bit more about training the upper body than I do. After the lifting session, you already know we had to go get some shots up, because in order for a 6'1" guard to play Division I basketball, you need to have a knockdown jump shot or you just won't play. This is day two of my journey to becoming a Division I basketball player. The first workout of the day was mainly focused on dribbling and finishing. Now, I'm gonna keep it all the way 100 with you. I think my dribbling and ball handling are some of my strong suits, like already at a college level. However, I did realize room for improvement, mainly dribbling in tight spaces. I'm kinda ass at that. Oh yeah, and holy shit, I'm bad at floaters. I didn't even know this until I started working on them. It's one of those things where because I wasn't playing against real 7-foot big men, I never really did it. I would just go dunk on the plumbers at LA Fitness, but like, you know, we're gonna have to get really good at these. Anyway, after that, we had to get some shots up, and today's focus was getting my legs into my shot as well as getting them up at game speed. This drill specifically helps me get more fluid and comfortable jumping on my shots. And then we did some more work on the one dribble pull-up because, you know, we needs that, my man. And I got some threes up, but that'll mainly be the focus of the second workout tonight. After that, it was time to recover a little bit for the next workout, so we replenished the electrolytes, got some gummy bears, and hopped on the Normatec boots. This is day 3 of my journey to becoming a Division I basketball player. Today was Sunday. Normally it'd be my off day, but like we have goals now, so no. Anyway, because tomorrow is leg day, I kept things low impact and focused on the mechanics of my jump shot, as well as sprinkled in some work on those bitch ass floaters. This workout was a little bit different because normally I focus on going slightly faster than game speed to make myself uncomfortable. However, today was more of a tune-up day. I was focused on making sure my mechanics were solid and fluid and being intentional with every move that I was making. After this, we got yoga and some more active recovery, and that'll be my day. This is day 4 of my journey to becoming a Division I basketball player. Today was another day of ironing out some of the weaknesses in my game, so you know what that means, more work on the floaters. I decided to add a little bit of change of pace and direction to make it more game-like, as well as work on a counter, you know, for when those big men get a little bit too jumpy. After that, I came to the realization that I was way too slow at a certain change of direction move, so I spent some time ironing out the footwork. Then it was time to get more shots up, because I'm going to be a knockdown shooter or I'm going to die trying. There is no in-between with this. Next up, it was time to hit the weight room, and this is Brandon. Today was leg day, so the focus was getting more explosive and athletic. After this, I have class, and then I have one more workout tonight, and that'll be my day. Today was day 5 of my journey to becoming a Division I basketball player. Today was my upper body lift day, and I'm not gonna lie, I really don't like this shit at all. And a lot of people say that you don't necessarily need to lift in order to be good at basketball, but I'm a 6-foot point guard. I'm small as hell. We need every advantage we can get. At the very least, we had B-Hawk, and he played professional, so he kind of pushed me through the lift. And after that, we played a little bit of pickup. And you already know the shot was fried from the lift, so we had to figure out other ways to score. Anyway, after that, I had class, and then I came back for another shooting session with my guy Josh, and then that was pretty much the night. See you tomorrow. Today is day 6 of my journey to becoming a Division I basketball player. Yeah, today's one of those school heavy days. I procrastinated way too much and had like 3 projects due today, so we were doing that for like 4 hours. After being a student for like half the day, I finally got to be an athlete, and this was one of the few times I've ever looked forward to actually working out. But seeing as those projects took forever to do, I only ended up having an hour in the gym before I had to go to class, so I decided to work on some moves I want to get better at and different things I like doing. And of course, after I went to class, I ended up having even more homework to do, so after that, it's time for the weight room, and I have one more workout tonight. This is day 7 of my journey to becoming a Division I basketball player. The biggest thing I feel like I have to overcome is myself when it comes to basketball. I struggle a lot with self-doubt and being confident all the time. And this is regardless of the fact that I work out every day and get thousands of shots up. The fact that I actually care so much and sometimes don't see the results that I want has even led me to thinking about giving up at certain points in my life. But that's some pussy shit, so we're definitely not doing that. It might be immaturity, or I might just be really stupid. Either way, I'm not quitting. And if I'm gonna be working out every day anyway, I would probably regret it if I never actually saw how good I could become. So for anybody wondering why I'm doing this, there's my reason. This is day 8 of my journey to becoming a Division I basketball player. Not gonna lie, gang, today I'm sore as hell. I've been pushing pretty hard, going game speed and making myself uncomfortable all week, and my body has not been happy about it, specifically my right Achilles. And because of that, I've made a concerted effort today to not push off my right leg too hard. Anyway, today's focus is cleaning up some bad habits on my shooting, mainly the fact that I fade away too much off the dribble. I know that this hurts consistency a lot, so I've been working on being better at keeping my balance. We're not trying to look good for the cameras anymore, we're trying to be efficient. As a smaller point guard, I already know I'm gonna be scoring a lot on screen and roll, so so I've been working a ton on different reads off of it. So when the time comes and I need to make the read, I'm capable of executing. After damn near ripping my Achilles off, it was time to get some more stationary shots up. And I don't know about y'all, but I think my shots are actually getting a little bit faster and more fluid. Finally starting to get more comfortable moving and getting shots off at a faster pace. This is day 9 of my journey to becoming a Division I basketball player. Now, I'm not gonna lie, I did consider just not making a video today because today wasn't very eventful. It was my rest day today, but what we're not gonna do is sit around and do nothing because that's bullshit and it messes up your momentum. So instead of staying in the house all day, I decided to go out and touch some grass or the court and some turf. Even though you want to be pushing yourself to the limit when you're working out, you want to make sure that you take your rest and recovery equally as serious. As I said yesterday, my Achilles is bothering me a little bit, and I actually like walking, so we're not going to play around with that. However, just sitting around and doing nothing doesn't necessarily help tendinopathy the way that you think. So I'm going to jump on this now before it becomes a problem. This is day 10 of my journey to becoming a Division I basketball player. So many of you know that I do really take pride in my ability to dribble the ball. This has led to questions like, why do I still work on it so much? The answer is because at the next level, it's not good enough to just be really good with the ball. You have to be perfect. And as a smaller guard, the same thing can be said about shooting. Like, yo, every single day, my birthday, my mother's birthday, Christmas, I'm getting shots up, period. Because, yo, I'm gonna keep it a grip with you. I'm probably not gonna go to 6'5", 220 pounds. And that's what damn near every guard is at the Division I level. So plain and simple, either the shot's gonna be cash or I'm not going to play. I want to play. But more than that, I need to be getting my shots up at game speed so that 1, it translates, and so that 2, it doesn't get punched by the 6'5" point guards I mentioned earlier. One other thing that's going to help me with shooting is tracking my progress so that I can see the results and see the growth. This is one of those things that actually helps with confidence because you see yourself getting better. This is day 11 of my journey to becoming a Division I basketball player. Yo, today was OD exhausting. I started off by getting shots up, going game speed, and something was pissing me off, and I came back later on to figure that out, but we'll talk about that later. Anyway, after my first shooting session of the day, we had legs, and let me tell you, I'm about to just stop trying to get my bounce up altogether. This shit is starting to hurt. Like, the weights get heavier, and it does not get easier. Now, all jokes aside, I do have a really good trainer, though. After legs, I had a little break in my day, and by break, I mean homework. But I came back later on at night, and my sole focus was to figure out what the hell was going on with my shot. After about, like 400 of them boys, I finally figured out what the issue was. And at this point, I'm tired, so I'm going to sleep. This is day 12 of my journey to becoming a Division I basketball player. So I'm not gonna lie, I worked out like 3 times today and completely forgot to record the first 2. So I made sure I got the coolest workout for y'all so y'all can enjoy this one. I got to work out at the University of Maryland with my guy Josh, and I always like working out with him because he makes me uncomfortable and, has me doing things that I don't like doing. Like floaters and things of that nature. Anyway, after the workout, we played some ones, and I'll just show you how it went. So normally when I play one-on-one, I have this problem where people don't guard me, not because I can't shoot, but because they don't want me to dunk the ball. So now when you can't shoot, you just end up losing these games. But for me, it kind of just becomes a shooting game to see if I can hit more threes than they can score points on me. I work on my shot way too much to lose that. This is day 13 of my journey to becoming a Division I basketball player. Another day, and you already know what that means. More work on the handles. If you're turning the ball over, your coach is just going to think you're a jackass and you won't play. And I think I've reiterated on multiple occasions that I really don't like riding the bench. Now, before you misinterpret what I said, this doesn't mean be a bad teammate or complain because you're not getting what you want. It just means because I want minutes, I'm going to grind my ass off to deserve the minutes that I want. Also, specifically with this drill, before I get the comments, oh, you're not going to do all this in a game. I know that. Its purpose is to help me with my footwork and fluidity while dribbling at full speed. Although I may not use some of these moves in a real game, these force me to keep my mechanics pure even when I'm uncomfortable. Now, this bad boy right here, the floater, is coming out in a real game. So the rest of the shots that you're going to see in this video, I've been working on running off of screens at full speed and shooting jump shots on balance. That shit is so difficult. Don't understand how Steph Curry does this for 48 minutes. This is day 14 of my journey to becoming a Division I basketball player. As always, I forgot to record one of the workouts today, but I did play pickup, so we have that. Not gonna lie, this is my first time playing pickup in a while, and it was kind of fun. One of the kids is committed to go D1, so it was a very interesting higher level run. At one point, it damn near turned into a dunk contest. I was catching dunks, other kids was catching dunks. This one kid was about to get dunked on. I don't know why everybody kept testing him, but hey, he stood tall and played some good defense. So all respect to him, and I even have my don't jump shorts on. And oh yeah, these are the shorts. They say don't jump, you know, for all my bouncy guys. They're dropping tomorrow. They're also limited edition, first come, first serve, but y'all must have forgot just who you're dealing with. The biggest clip seller of all time. This is day 15 of my journey to becoming a Division I basketball player. Today is one of the most exhausting days I've had in recent memory. Not because of the flight or anything, but simply because I only got an hour of sleep last night. So I was pretty much just running on fumes all day. Anyway, I took a flight to Atlanta for work at the Overtime Takeover event and got up a couple hundred shots in between my obligations, so it was a chill day today. This is day 16 of my journey to becoming a Division I basketball player. Not gonna lie, gang, I was pretty much forced to take a break today because they took the basketballs from downstairs when I got to the arena. I might just go do some push-ups or something. This is day 17 of my journey to becoming a Division I basketball player. Today was another one of those flights, and don't mind the gremlin lady beside me. But anyway, the weekend at OTE was cool. I got to hang out with a few new people, but I didn't really get to get too many shots up. When I got back, I did hoop with a couple of my good friends, but out of respect, I don't really record the hoop sessions with them. Tomorrow's about to be hell, though. This is day 18 of my journey to becoming a Division I basketball player. You had to know I was coming back eventually. Anyway, this is my second workout of the day, and I decided to work on finishing a little bit differently than how I normally do it. Normally, I just go to the basket OD aggressive, but today I decided to work on having a little bit more finesse, and of course, we worked on some floaters too. Chevy, I'm getting a little bit better at them joints. Anyway, like I said, this is my second workout of the day, and after this dunk attempt, my knee sent me a warning shot, so I just worked on shooting for the rest of the night. Feel me? You just gotta listen to your body sometimes and just chill the hell out. Once I started shooting, the focus was shooting off the dribble and shooting in different situations that I might see in a real game, you know, to get comfortable with that type of stuff. This is day 19 of my journey to becoming a Division I basketball player. Today was another one of those upper body lift days, and plain and simple, I do not fuck with these. But I guess it's gotta be done regardless. But yo, have you ever bear crawled for 10 straight minutes? This shit is ass! Anyway, after that bullshit, I went to go hoop, and it was a ton of fun because there was a few pro guys there. Then after that, at around 10:30, it was time for me to get my third workout of the day. Like I said before, working out with my guy Josh always gets me out of my comfort zone, and it's a ton of fun. And I'm not gonna lie, the pull-up 3 is looking a lot more fluid. Man, we getting there, man, because before I started this, I hated shooting off the dribble. This is day 20 of my journey to becoming a Division I basketball player. Not gonna lie, I think I sprained my left elbow. Don't know how. Might be Anthony Davis vibes, might be made of glass. Yeah, but we don't give a fuck about that. I'm still gonna work out every single day until I make one of these teams. Thankfully, I was still able to get a ton of shots up because it wasn't my shooting elbow that was messed up. Now I'm a lot more versatile with my shooting. I can do more than just stand in one spot and shoot. I'm getting a lot more comfortable shooting on the move, off the dribble, off the catch, all different types of stuff. Not gonna lie, I actually kinda like shooting pull-up jump shots and runners. Not floaters, but runners. I'm surprisingly better than I thought I was at them. This is day 21 of my journey to becoming a Division I basketball player. I got shots up today, lifted weights, and played some high-level pickup, and you already know I forgot to record it. All I really have for the video today is just me and my guy Josh playing ones, and that was pretty fun, but we were mostly working on moves, trying out different things, and trying to be creative. Don't worry, I'll actually make sure I record more tomorrow. This is day 22 of my journey to becoming a Division I basketball player. Today I woke up kind of early and the first thing on the agenda was weights. As I said in one of the previous episodes, I've increased the intensity of my workouts, and this means I have to take care of my body a little bit differently. This comes in the form of corrective exercises. However, we're trying to get stronger and more explosive, so we're going to do those corrective exercises along with our main lifts. Hey, if you've been paying attention, I did this last week for like 3 and nearly killed myself. This week we bumped it up to 5, so you know it's progress. We jumping higher, we getting stronger. Feel me? You might want to watch your head from now on. Anyway, after that I had a quick little yoga session, and then I fell asleep at like 7 and then woke up at 12, and that's why I'm making this video now. This is day 23 of my journey to becoming a Division I basketball player. Today I decided to have a little bit of fun and be creative with my workout. I was working on my favorite move, the hesitation, doing it out of different combos, at different angles, at different speeds, all that. After that I put some work in on the Mike James bag with the hook shots. And yes, I still worked on the bitch ass floaters. So I'm not gonna lie, runners are just a cooler, easier version of floaters, bro. After I got my regular shots up, I decided to work on extending my range and my post moves, because this shot right here is one of my favorite shots and also a counter to it. Bro, imagine if I was like 6'6" though. But yeah, after that I worked on more shots off the dribble and on the move. This is day 24 of my journey to becoming a Division I basketball player. Bro, imagine I actually shot that bad. Anyway, today I put up a ton of shots. And I was shooting everything today, from catch and shoot to runners and everything in between. As I was getting these shots up, I was also working on different moves. And when I came back to edit this video, I was looking and I thought I sped it up for some reason. But no, I actually might be getting a little bit faster now. Honestly, it's a very good thing to see, because I'm going to have to play fast to sell at the next level if I want to get any minutes. So I ain't gonna lie, it's actually really good for me to see that I'm moving faster than I feel as I'm making these videos, if that makes sense. Because I ain't even gonna lie to you, it felt like I was moving slow as shit this whole workout. After the workout, I came back later on in the day to run ones with this guy, and you already know who won that. You can't guard me, man. These niggas can't guard me, man. This is actually day 26 of my journey to becoming a Division I basketball player. You know the vibes. Another day, another exam, and another A. Ever since I started this journey, I've been on timing with these grades, bro. Like, it's deadass one assignment that I did not get an A on. I've been wilding this whole semester, bro. And what the f is that? Like, bro, no cap, that shit's tragic. I even hit up my professor and asked him if I was valid for the A, and he said no. But if I snuffed him, I'd be the bad guy, right?
Goodbye, my nigga.
Now, was I slightly pissed off for the rest of the day because of that B? Maybe. Did I let it ruin my workout? Hell no. This workout, just like all of them, is primarily focused on shooting, because if I can just become a good shooter, bro, the sky is the limit for my game. Trust me. And yes, bro, I also worked on the bitch ass floaters. I was working on them at 100% speed. I'm gonna add it to my game. This is day 27 of my journey to becoming a Division I basketball player. Like I said in the beginning, I do take pride in my handles, but I have gotten even better at dribbling since I started this series. You know what else I'm getting better at? Floaters. I know you see the progress. I'm also steadily getting better with the shot. And today I was working with my guy B-Hawk, a professional basketball player. And trust me when I tell you, that boy can shoot. Later on in the day, I came back and ran ones with my guy Josh, and I realized something about my defense. Staying in front of people, not that difficult. Actually affecting the shot is. I'm not gonna lie, Josh was hitting some crazy shit on me, so I had to hit him back, bruh. Like, sometimes, yeah, I get a little bit lazy, but I feel like I'm there. Nope, he's hitting them shits. And he's a really good mid-range jump shooter, so going shot for shot with him always makes me better. This is day 28 of my journey to becoming a Division I basketball player. So yo, I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. My elbow's fried. It's not getting better, don't know what's wrong with it. But we're still grinding. Thankfully, today's leg day, so I don't have to do too much with my arm. Oh, but I'm still gonna be in just as much pain, because these beautiful legs don't build themselves. Best legs in the business, argue with your mama. Bro, today we did a test to see what I could jump over, and I could clear a whole midget, bro. This is day 29 of my journey to becoming a Division I basketball player. You already know we're working on the handles, trying to get quicker, faster, and just better with a change of direction and change of pace. Sprinkling in some work on the floaters, and I'm starting to do them at full speed now, so you know we getting there. Also, the mid-range jump shot is finally starting to feel the same every time, so I'm a lot more confident shooting them in games. This is really good because it'll just open up the game way more for me offensively. All the best scorers can shoot mid-range jump shots, so I'm going to need to be really good at shooting them, as well as the three-point shot. Like I said before, I'm not just working out to get highlights on people, although that probably will happen because of how athletic I am. That's not the goal anymore. After working out in the gym for a few hours, I decided to hop in the runs with the guys who pulled up later on in the day. Now, this was not the greatest of ideas, simply because of how fatigued I was, because I had been working out all day. But I'm not ass, so I was still getting buckets. Oh yeah, and Josh pulled up and he was getting buckets too. The objective in the run today was obviously work on the shot, but also be craftier around the rim and stop using brute force and power to try and finish layups. I'm not 6'7", so bulldozing my way to the rim is just not feasible at the next level. This is day 30 of my journey to becoming a Division I basketball player. Today I went to go play in a charity event that Stephon Diggs, Trayvon Diggs, and Quinn Cook were running. This was another one of my terrible ideas. Probably should have taken a rest day. Body was sore as hell. Caught one dunk and immediately died after. But you know, fuck it, we ball. Tomorrow might have to be a rest day. This is day 31 of my journey to becoming a Division I basketball player. Today was my rest day, but that doesn't necessarily mean that we're just gonna do nothing all day, because that's just a waste of time, and we can't do that. I worked on some floaters, some shooting, and then I did some stretching and active recovery things, you know, just to make sure that my body's at 100% on Monday. Contrary to popular belief, laying in your bed all day and playing video games is actually really not good for your body. Instead, you should do some form of active recovery, like stretching or, you know, light exercising. This is day 32 of my journey to becoming a Division I basketball player. I'm putting this video out too early and too late, so good morning to anybody who's about to go to school. Today was leg day and you already know what that means. The one good thing about working out this intense for this long is that your body doesn't get as sore as it did when you first started, so we don't have to deal with like not being able to walk and stuff like that. So that's good. They still be like ass in the moment though, like I was dying throughout this whole workout, but you know, afterward I was still able to hoop. After the workout I did stationary shooting and shooting off the dribble. I didn't really feel like setting up the machine today, so I had my business partner get some rebounds for me. All in all, today was a solid start to the week. Oh yeah, I had to take an exam today too. Bro, school sucks. But you know, like we're student athletes and all that, so. This is day 33 of my journey to becoming a Division I basketball player. First up, we started today with upper body lifting. My elbow finally isn't killing me anymore, so I was able to lift some weights. After the weight room, your boy had another exam. Pretty positive I aced that class, student athlete vibes, and then I went to go hoop with the boys after that. Like I said before, I'm trying to focus on being a little bit more crafty with my game versus just being faster and more athletic than everybody. That means more jump shots, more change of direction, and more finesse around the basket rather than trying to dunk on everybody. You're gonna see a lot more plays like this from me, taking my time, change of speed, and randomly doing 360 layups, but that doesn't mean I'm not punching shit. Yeah, like don't get it twisted, I'm still going to be one of the most athletic players on the floor at all times, but you know, I gotta be a little bit more crafty. This is day 34 of my journey to becoming a Division I basketball player. No cap, today was so ass because I did conditioning earlier in the morning and then I had my own workout before this run. Not gonna lie, if nothing else today, I was getting buckets. I was hitting mad mid-range jump shots, so them workouts is finally starting to show some results. Prior to the journey, mid-range jump shots were one of the weaker areas of my game. But now, you wanna talk about confidence, I don't care if it's two 6'5" dudes on me. It's a terrible shot, don't ever shoot this. But I'm shooting that shit. But in all honesty, I pride myself on being able to create easier looks at the basket like this. This, along with the fact that I'm getting way better at understanding angles and not getting my shot punched by bigger defenders, has been wonderful. And you know what else is wonderful? Knowing that at any given moment, whenever somebody talks trash, you can shut them up. Baby food. Absolute baby food. But back to the things we've been getting better at, changing pace. This is such an important thing if you're a smaller guard. I've been getting in my Jalen Brunson, Dennis Schroeder bag. Equally as important for me has been creating contact on my way to the basket. I used to really not like that shit. Using those two things specifically in concert has made getting to the basket way easier and finishing way easier, especially when I'm going up against bigger defenders. This is day 35 of my journey to becoming a Division I basketball player. A lot of you guys be asking me, where do I find the motivation to do this every day? And I'm not gonna lie, some days I don't. Today was one of them days where I was really struggling to find it because a lot of the things that I thought I had lined up for myself are just not working as planned. But truth be told, it's understandable. At this point, I'm known as a TikToker, so a coaching staff could see taking me on as a player to be risky. Because of what I do for a living, I can come off as entitled in my videos, and my work ethic is probably called into question a lot. And truth be told, there's really nothing I can do about other people's perception of me. All I can do is control what I can control, and maybe the narrative will change along the way. This is day 36 of my journey to becoming a Division I basketball player. Yeah, at this point, every day is leg day, whether it be corrective exercises or legitimately trying to jump higher and get stronger. We gotta do something for the wheels, or have crippling knee pain. Take your pick. Now on to the actual workout of the day, upper body. When I started this journey, I also started getting in the weight room more because I'm really not trying to get bodied. Also, for the most part, nobody really plays perimeter defense anymore, and they just get really handsy, so you need to be able to play through that if you're gonna be at the next level. After that, I got a shooting workout in, and then I played pickup later on that night, and this is Ace. I don't think I've ever lost a pickup game with him. He's pretty damn good at basketball. Naturally, we switched up the teams, and me and Ace weren't on the same squad anymore, so the games were a little bit more competitive. Guarding bro is really a pain in the ass because he's quick as shit for as big as he is. But either way, it makes the game way more fun. Oh yeah, and we almost took a life today. I really do consider myself to be a good friend, you feel me? Because I was thinking about booming it, but then I realized we was on camera, so I opted for a little bit more jelly than jam, if you catch what I'm saying. Either way, the runs are fun. I got to work on a lot of different shots and moves, and I'm at the point now where drilling is only going to do but so much. I need to start applying things to in-game situations in order to see actual results. This is day 37 of my journey to becoming a Division I basketball player. Today was one of our beloved leg days. This was the third leg day of the week, and I'll be trying to tell ya, just doing legs once is not gonna get your bounce up, bro. I think the worst part about having leg days is the fact that it cooks me for my actual basketball workout, because like all of this shit has me sore as hell. I'll be moving all slow and gingerly because I'm scared of ripping my leg off because it's so sore. Ankles and hamstrings be screaming like shit. It's really not a fun time. But for as cheesy as it sounds, you gotta do what you gotta do in order to get better. For today's workout, I was focused on shooting off the dribble and more specifically mid-range jump shots. I'm starting to work on my snatchback a little bit more because it's one of the best moves for really athletic players. On top of that, I'm working on exploding out of the counter to the snatchback and making it more believable. Other than that, I'm starting to work on different types of threes and making sure that I can shoot them in pretty much every situation other than just stand still wide open. This is day 38 of my journey to becoming a Division I basketball player. Yes, sir. Today is my off day. I'm not doing no running, no jumping. I'm not touching no basketballs, and I'm not touching the court. All I'm doing today is relaxing, eating, stretching, and rolling out. Other than that, I ain't doing shit. Obviously, I'm capping. Of course, I'm gonna get on the court and shoot some shots. It don't matter if it's Monday, Tuesday, Easter, Christmas. It don't matter if it's raining glizzies outside. I'm getting in the gym and I'm getting shots up. You could believe that. But nah, I'm dead ass not running or jumping today. This is day 39 of my journey to becoming a Division I basketball player. It's another Monday, so we're back at it like a crack addict. Today, compared to last week, I'm feeling way better. My Achilles doesn't hurt, my elbow's feeling better, and my knees don't hurt. God is good. Or at least that's what I would be saying if the Dust Bunnies didn't claim another casualty today. Yup, almost did a full split and ended my entire bloodline in one move. Amazing. My knee and Achilles were tweaked on that one move, and I was fighting for my life for the rest of the workout. Yeah, it's like these shoes just don't get along with this court at all. I really don't get it. Some of my sneakers are really good in here, and some of them are just trash. Don't understand why. After that, some of the guys wanted to run, so I ran with them for a little bit, and that was the end of my day. See you guys tomorrow. This is day 40 of my journey to becoming a Division I basketball player. Today I played pickup and it was multiple college players in the gym. For example, my boy LJ pulled up. He played Division I all 4 years and he's gonna be a pro. Shit was not sweet. He got physical with me every play. It seemed like it didn't matter what move I did, how open I got, he was always just there to ruin my day. But yeah, today's run was a little bit more competitive and intense because there was higher level basketball players in the building. So naturally, I'm not just gonna run past everybody with no moves and get layups and dunks. This is one of the most straightforward layups I got all day. You already know Josh was there getting to his patented mid-range jump shot. Bro's difficult shots is on like Hall of Fame. But yeah, we had to activate the different hesitations, level changes, all that in order to score today. See, now I'm starting to add some moves and some craftiness to my bag. Once I get it all together and put it all in one package, I'm gonna be alright. I still have this bad habit of speeding myself up even though I really don't have to as one of the fastest players in the gym. Although I'm definitely getting better at picking my spots more and dictating the pace with my speed and aggressiveness. I'm getting way better at playing quick without necessarily hurrying myself or getting out of control. And that's progress. This is day 41 of my journey to becoming a Division I basketball player. My elbow's healing and I can start dribbling more with my left hand again. I still can't really shoot or extend with it, but I'm back to being able to do left hand dribble drills again. I'm also working on being able to explode back up to speed out of different positions when I'm dribbling. As well as, yep, you guessed it, shooting off the dribble. And of course, the bitch ass floaters. We haven't forgot about those. All in all, I kept my workout relatively light because my knees and ankles have been feeling a little bit weird lately. It's because I ramped up the intensity and started playing pickup every day a little bit too quick. This is day 42 of my journey to becoming a Division I basketball player. This morning I woke up and it felt like I got hit by a Mack truck, bro. And that's weird as hell because last night was one of the few nights of the year I actually got 8 hours of sleep. Because of this, I switched up the workout I was doing today and went for more of a corrective exercise type of thing. As for the actual basketball workout, I decided to focus way more on shooting and less on change of direction and cutting and planning hard. And bitch-ass floaters. Even though I wasn't doing all the planning and cutting, that does not mean we weren't going game speed. You gotta do that if you want to get better. All in all, I'm realizing that I can't just go a million miles per hour every single day or else it's going to take a real toll on my body. This is day 43 of my journey to becoming a Division I basketball player. Plain and simple, everything today was focused on shooting. That is the one area where I need to make the biggest improvements, so that's the area where I'm going to be focusing the most. As a 6'1" guard, in order to play at that level, I need to be able to shoot from anywhere on the court at any time, period. At the end of the workout, though, I decided to work on some different moves and shots that I wouldn't normally take, just to keep it fun. This is day 44 of my journey to becoming a Division I basketball player. Today I was back in Jersey at a public gym and I didn't really feel comfortable setting up my tripod during my shooting workout because I didn't want some random's ball to hit my tripod and break my phone. I had the court for like 15 minutes at the end and I was just kind of doing dunks, so this is all I really have recorded. This is day 45 of my journey to becoming a Division I basketball player. By the time I upload this, it'll probably be the next day. It was my off day, kind of just messed around and had a dunk session with my friends. Other than that, I was pretty much just recording content for my job, and that was my day. It'll be back to the regularly scheduled programming on Tuesday when I go back to Maryland. This is day 46 of my journey to becoming a Division I basketball player. First thing on the agenda was a workout with my guy Joe Ross, and I like working out with him a lot because I always get better at shooting whenever I work out with him. We worked on a lot of different mechanical things as well as my shot off the dribble and making sure that I'm doing the same thing every single time. After that, we focused on applying the things we worked on to game situations. This is a really important part of getting better at anything, and it's one of the things that I was missing the most working out by myself all this time. After that, I went and hooped at my local LA Fitness. Today, I went in there with bad intentions, but they were very short-lived because I almost ended this entire journey on one play. Yeah, I can't tell you how I landed like this without hurting anything at all. It's gotta be the plot armor, no other explanation. I feel like that was a warning shot, so I stopped trying to dunk on people after that. The rest of the hoop session was just very athletic layups and we kept it below the rim, And for anybody saying, oh bro, work on your playmaking. Bro, I know how to pass the ball, but you're not here for that. These are meant to be at least a little entertaining. This is day 47 of my journey to becoming a Division I basketball player. I'm starting to think that some of the stupid stuff I do in the weight room sometimes is the reason why I did not get hurt yesterday. In all honesty, the fact that I didn't get hurt, though, is a sign that I'm on the right path. But that's really what the weight room's for, getting more athletic, getting stronger, and getting more durable. Now, the first basketball workout of the day was with Coach Sam Brand, and we're going to talk more about him in the future. Of course, I don't have any videos for you because I was listening to him, not recording. But I did come back later on in the day, so I do have that for you. As always, the focus is shooting and figuring out ways to be more consistent. One of the things I learned from Coach Sam was that having a more consistent lift point would probably help me be more consistent. So when I came back later on in the day, that was what I was working on. It's actually already addressing a problem that I've been having recently, which is randomly overshooting the ball. This and the stuff I was learning from Joe Ross are probably going to be my main focus this summer as I'm working out. Oh, and of course the bitch-ass floaters. We didn't forget about those. I still can't fully extend my left elbow without pain, but now I can use it without pain. This is day 48 of my journey to becoming a Division I basketball player. Today was a heavy focus on the fundamentals as well as improving the mechanics of my shot. One of the ways I was doing this was by working on my favorite shots at close range before moving outside. This specifically helps me with the thing I'm working on the most right now, which is my lift point, because I have to focus on making sure it's damn near perfect or else I'm going to overshoot the hell out of the ball. This focus and repetition has helped with my full speed shots, and because I have a more consistent lift point, my power output doesn't vary as wildly from shot to shot. This is extremely significant because it was the main problem I was having with my shot. And then after After that, we were working on the bitch-ass left-hand floaters. Look at that. Then it was time to go put more work in the weight room because this boxer I met today called me skinny. Bro, I can even do a muscle-up now. Like, yo, what the f? This is day 49 of my journey to becoming a Division I basketball player. I'm gonna keep it all the way 100 with you. I tried to go to sleep and wake up early to get this video out, never doing it again. But you know the deal, more work on the shot, shooting off the dribble, the bitch-ass floaters, the whole 9 yards. Honestly, simply because I don't have a court to myself, it's a little bit harder for me to get the same volume of shots up in Jersey versus when I'm in Maryland. But hey man, we be working on defense a little bit more because this boy Joey was frying us. Bro, we pulling shots from your grandmother's house and one-on-one, like what? But you know the deal, whenever I play one-on-ones, I try to rely on my jump shot because it forces me to apply the things I just worked on. With that being said, I do also still take what's given to me. This is day 50 of my journey to becoming a Division I basketball player. Today I played a little pickup and the shot is starting to feel like I control it a lot more. Like I said, this is big because consistent control was the problem with my shot. Oh, look at Joey getting bouncy. Confidence was never really the issue as much as just having consistent mechanics on my shot. I'm starting to put that together with the other things I've been working on and I'm actually becoming a better player now. After we hooped, me and my guy Joey decided to get a workout in before we went home for the night. Oh yeah, excuse me if I sound nasally. My allergies are killing me and it feels like I have rocks in my nose. But yeah, we worked on finishing and yes, the bitch-ass floaters. More than that, we worked on different gathers going to the rim. It's important to have different gathers for anybody that likes going to the rim because it helps you get past the help defense. After we were done with the finishing drills, we moved to shooting from all 5 spots on the floor and we called it a night after that. This is day 51 of my journey to becoming a Division I basketball player. This week I did a lot of playing and this is the first time since I've been in Jersey that I had the gym to myself pretty much. So I decided to focus in a little bit more on my mechanics and making sure everything was right. If you ever see me moving really slow through a workout, it's probably because I'm focusing on something very specific. Today it was the lift point as well as the ball path when I'm going into my shot. I'm really focusing on getting rid of any wasted movement as well as getting to my lift point on every shot. The objective is always consistency because the consistent shooters are the best shooters. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, the voice is tragic. That New Jersey air really took a toll on me. This is day 52 of my journey to becoming a Division I basketball player. The goal today was to rest as much as possible. No running, no jumping, no touching a basketball. I was mostly just looking at school stuff and doing yoga all day. All in all, the day was relatively relaxing, except for these annoying ass kids. This is day 53 of my journey to becoming a Division I basketball player. I ain't gonna lie, I'm getting this video out hella late. Everything you're seeing happened yesterday. Not gonna lie, I had an early morning workout and I came back to my crib late, so I wasn't staying up to record and edit this. Basically, to summarize, I had an early morning leg workout. That cooked me for the rest of the day. Then I had a workout with my guy Josh, and he had me playing full court one-on-one with Chris Likes. If you don't know who that is, look him up real quick and come back. That was all well and good, but I came back later on in the day to get more shots up, and that's what you're seeing here. The main focus when I'm in the gym by myself is just getting up more reps. I'm really focusing on the lift point thing, making sure that I'm not rushing through it or hitching. Just trying to make it fluid and consistent. Because I'm telling you, if I can just get the shot down, everything else is going to fall in place. This is day 54 of my journey to becoming a Division I basketball player. You already know he was getting in that weight room, can't be getting pushed around, you feel me? Before that, I had an early morning shooting workout with Coach Sam Brand. I'm gonna keep it a buck with you, I'm not a morning person, but the opportunity to learn from somebody like this doesn't come by often. Also, some of y'all be saying I don't play against no comp, which is true sometimes simply because I play with everybody. But at this run specifically, half the guys here have played or play college basketball right now. This is part of the reason why you don't see me trying to punch it every time I go to the basket. But yeah, when I go back to LA Fitness and I'm being guarded by a teacher, yeah, he's gonna get windmilled on. Also, I told you I'd be using my left hand, but my elbow was messed up. See, now I can actually lay the ball up. But yeah, the shot's feeling better, more consistent. I feel like I have more control over the ball and I can shoot from different positions on the floor. Every day, just trying to get better, bro. This is day 55 of my journey to becoming a Division I basketball player. I'm gonna keep it absolutely 100 with you. I don't have any of the footage from any of the workouts I was in yesterday. This is because when I have a trainer running me through basketball workouts, I don't just, let me grab my tripod. Like, stupid as hell. Stopping a whole workout with other people there just to record a TikTok is crazy. But this is some of the other stuff I did throughout the day, and I also found out my friend has a 40-inch vertical. Look at that. Yeah. This is day 56 of my journey to becoming a Division I basketball player. Today was one of the most jam-packed days I've had in recent memory. Wake up early in the morning and immediately drive to the harbor for a sand workout. Immediately after that, I drove to the gym and had a shooting workout with some pro guys and some college guys. This all happens before like 12:30. I used to wake up at 12:30. After that, I was right back to UVU for a lift, and lucky me, it was leg day. I really wish I had the videos from all of those because it was really some good stuff, but you know me, I just be forgetting to bring my tripod. But after those 3 workouts, I had a little rest, and then it was time for the run. 75% of the guys played college basketball, D3, D2, D1, so it was all good bump. Me personally, I was strictly focused on shooting the ball because my legs were absolutely shot from everything I was doing in the morning. All in all, it was a really productive day and I felt like I got better. I even somehow dunked the ball last night after everything I did prior. No idea how I even got off the ground. This is day 57 of my journey to becoming a Division I basketball player. Y'all be trying to say your boy doesn't pass the ball, and I really do. Now, is it exciting and does it always get finished? No, that's why I don't post it. But nonetheless, it's one of my strengths. Anyway, it was Friday and my body was absolutely cooked from the 4 days I was doing all week. Now, any normal person may decide, let me take a break or go relax for the day. No, not me. Because when a friend invites you to hoop, you go hoop, plain and simple. This ended up possibly being the worst decision I could have made today, and you're gonna see why. As you can clearly see, I wasn't doing anything crazy, I wasn't hurting anybody's feelings, and we were just giving out calm buckets. Then this play happened, not gonna lie, I gave bro a tough bucket. But he got me back way worse. As you can see here, I'm getting kneed, pushed, and elbowed in my fucking face all at once. I got sent flying into the stanchion like a goddamn anime character. Yeah. It's time for me to go home. Anyway, after that, I went to the gym to go work on more bitch-ass floaters and get some shots up before I went to sleep. Thank the Lord tomorrow's my rest day. This is day 58 of my journey to becoming a Division I basketball player. See, y'all be thinking I don't be taking off days, but yeah, I did take an off day. I just went to the gym, did some mobility stuff, and called it a day. Like I said before, off day doesn't just mean sit on your ass and do nothing the whole day. Active recovery is way better because it actually gets your body ready and primed to go for the week. And I need to be ready because the next few weeks are going to be hell. But we're ready for it. This is day 59 of my journey to becoming a Division I basketball player. What the f? So I switched my off day to Saturday, which means Sunday is the beginning of my week. I focused a lot on my change of speed as well as my shooting mechanics. My shot's becoming a lot more fluid and consistent. If you were to ask me to take a close jump shot like this probably like a month ago, that shit was going right off the backboard. Now though, I feel like I have way more control. After I got shots up, it was time for me to get in the weight room, and yo, these floor presses, they're a little bit more difficult than you'd think. But yeah, my upper body workout was pretty much your average run-of-the-mill stuff. Just trying to get stronger, so I stopped getting pushed around. After that, I rested for a little bit and came back later for the runs. And for everybody asking, here's the bitch-ass floater in a game. Anyway, for the most part, I was keeping it pretty chill, passing the ball around, taking easy shots, nothing crazy. On pace for another solid day of basketball. But no, you see, that just makes too much sense. At least I finished the play, but like, yo, what the fuck? This is day 60 of my journey to becoming a Division I basketball player. This is the first day since, getting sniped out of midair, and I'm not gonna lie, couldn't really move too much. Thankfully, I was able to pop a couple Advil and get some shots up. I can tell by the simple fact that I can do that it's nothing too serious, it just hurts like shit. But my back is still cooked right now, like my lateral quickness is gone, I can't run or sprint or plant too hard. If you asked me to guard a toddler, I'd get fried. But honestly, moving around and getting shots up helped it feel a little bit better because it got the blood flowing. You're probably saying take an off day, but we did that on Saturday, and like I said, we have goals now, so that's dead. This is day 61 of my journey to becoming a Division I basketball player. First up, we started in the weight room because I'm really not trying to get bodied like that again.
I broke my back.
Then I hopped on the train and came back home to Brooklyn, where I had a workout with my guy Alex. Alex was kind enough to put me through a workout with pretty much last second notice. Really appreciate you for that. Alex's specialty is shooting, and I still can't run full speed without pain, so shooting is what we were focusing on. I think working out with a trainer is pretty important because they can see things that you can't when you're working out, because you're focusing on the rim and whatnot. They can help you refrain from picking up bad habits that'll hurt your shot. This is extremely helpful because if you're creating bad habits at the same rate that you're fixing other ones, then you're just gonna spin your wheels in place no matter how much working out you do. Trust me, I would know. This is day 62 of my journey to becoming a Division I basketball player. So this is my job for everybody asking. I work with overtime. When we have venues like these with a basketball court, I try to the best of my ability to get up as many shots as I can while also completing my obligations. I was messing around catching a couple of dunks, and now I know for certain that my back doesn't actually have any lasting damage. It just hurts and it's bruised. I still can't move laterally to save my life, but I am able to jump a little bit higher now. This is good because I won't have to do any rehabilitation for it, and I'll just need to make sure I get some massages to get the scar tissue out, and I'll be good as new. This is day 63 of my journey to becoming a Division I basketball player. Today was my first leg day since falling on my back. I may or may not have re-aggravated my back a little bit because I wasn't bracing properly during some of the lifts, but it wasn't really bad pain as much as it just kind of tightened up on me a little bit. Hopefully next week we'll be back to regularly scheduled programming, but as of right now I still have to take it a little bit light as to not re-injure myself. We just gotta take it one day at a time. This is day 64 of my journey to becoming a Division I basketball player. A lot of you guys have been asking me, how do I work on my handles or how do I work on my shot? I'm gonna keep it real with you. Along with the stuff that I'm doing with my trainers, I'm just doing the workouts that I've been posting on my page for the past 2 years. So just take them joints and make your own workout with them. Beyond that, just put yourself in uncomfortable positions and be consistent and you'll see improvement. Trust me. Also, not gonna lie, I think that fall messed up my wrist too, but not enough to the point where I can't shoot, so we're good. But after the shooting workout, I got a lift in with my bro and that was my day. This is day 65 of my journey to becoming a Division I basketball player. Like I said before, my off day is Saturday, so Sunday is the beginning of my week. And we was getting right to it. I had a workout with my boy and we each had to get up 500 makes. Not shots, makes. Depending on how you shoot in that day, that may take a lot longer. But in all honesty, it really only took us about 2 hours to do that, so it wasn't that bad. The main focus for me was the same thing I've been focusing on for the past 2 weeks, and that's the lift point thing and making sure that my shot is consistent on every shot no matter where I'm shooting from. Then me and my guy decided to run the ones, and normally when we play it's pretty competitive, but I don't know what he ate this morning, but he just really wasn't missing shots. It was to the point where I felt like I was playing pretty good defense on some of them, and it just really didn't matter. He's kind of tall. This is day 66 of my journey to becoming a Division I basketball player. It was Monday, and you already know we had to start the week off strong. First thing was getting in the gym for some high-intensity game speed shots. The focus was getting outside of my comfort zone and going faster than game speed. This also pushes me to be really solid with my mechanics. After that, it was time for the lift, and you already know we're trying to get that bounce up. And a lot of you guys be asking me for leg workouts. Steal the ones I'm showing you in these videos. But after the lift, it was time for a break, and then I got up more shots with my boys later on that night. During this shooting workout, I was focusing purely on my form. The lift point, shot sequence, ball path, all the things I mentioned in my previous videos was what I was focusing on. Now, personally, I don't like just working on things until I get them right because I feel like it doesn't translate for me. Because think about it, anybody can do damn near anything if you just tell them to do it one time, but it's about being able to consistently do it under any circumstances. In my eyes, that's what truly makes you good at something. But after that, me and the guys competed for a little bit, and I don't know what's going on, but recently everybody's just decided to hit difficult shots on me for some reason. Nah, but to be fair though, they both did play college basketball, so obviously they're gonna be good at the sport. What can I say, man? The LA Fitness defense, it's not cutting it anymore. People make jump shots. This is day 67 of my journey to becoming a Division I basketball player. First thing we did today was a pro run with G League guys, overseas guys, and some D1 guys. I wasn't the one recording, so I wasn't the focus of the highlights, but here's clips from it in general. After that, I did some lifting, and then I came into the gym later on that night to get shots up. The focus is consistency. Always consistency. I'm trying to make sure that I do the same thing every single time. And like I said before, I get kind of meticulous and borderline obsessive when I'm working on something like this, so I'll sit in the gym for hours doing the same thing. Today, it just so happened to be these close-range jump shots. This is day 68 of my journey to becoming a Division I basketball player. First thing on the agenda was a workout with my trainer, then we headed to the weight room for a mobility workout. I don't do legs on Wednesday and instead opt for the mobility workout because it allows me to go much harder on Thursday and then again on Saturday. This allows me to have a really high intensity on all 3 of my leg workouts throughout the week. After that, I had a third workout with my guy later on that night, and these are just a couple of the dunks from after. Tomorrow's actually my main jumping day, so I probably should not have done this, but you know, it is what it is. This is day 69 of my journey to becoming a Division I basketball player. Now, I'm gonna keep it an absolute brick with you. I do not like lifting weights at all. That shit is heavy as hell. But Thursdays are typically the day that I enjoy the most because it's the most plyometric-y, jumpy type of day. And as you can see, today we were on the vert tech testing the vert, and I've gained a lot of weight recently, so I've been trying to make sure that I still got that 40. Anyway, after my jump workout, I had my guy Ricky come through and help me in my shooting routine. Ricky's one of the best shooters I've ever seen with my own two eyes. He played Division I basketball, and that guy just doesn't miss. Having him there to put me through a routine was invaluable, and I learned a ton from him. Another day, more progress. This is day 70 of my journey to becoming a Division I basketball player. Today we started off in the weight room, just trying to get bigger so we don't get bodied. After the weight room, it was time for me to get up some shots, and today I was focusing on game speed, game-like shots. Mainly I was focusing on shooting off of dribble moves because that's definitely one of the things that I want to improve before the tryout. I also realized at some point this week that my shooting wrist is actually pretty weak, so I need to strengthen that in order to make my shot more consistent actually. Since I started doing more wrist strengthening exercises, shooting has become a little bit easier, and I feel like I have more control over the ball. This is day 71 of my journey to becoming a Division I basketball player. Today was a little bit different. I started by going to New York City for work, and then afterward, I went to the gym to hoop with my guy Pete. Solid runs, honestly. It was a pro guy and a D1 guy there. Anyway, after that, I hopped on the train, came back home, and the first thing I did was get right back to the weight room. But not for your standard lift. As I mentioned in one of the previous videos, my wrists are weak as shit. And I don't mean like kind of weak or like a little bit weak. Like, them shits is weak as hell. So now that I've figured that out, it's time for me to fix that. If you're somebody who also has weaker wrists, I would suggest doing the exercises I'm showing here. I also started using the weight ball a little bit because I heard this specifically helps with weaker wrists. And you'd think after shooting a weighted basketball, you would just overshoot the hell out of a regular one. Nope, that shit's money. But this is only the case if your mechanics are solid. If you don't have proper mechanics, the weight ball will actually do more damage than good. I guess that means my mechanics aren't ass anymore. This is day 72 of my journey to becoming a Division I basketball player. Today was leg day, and I actually hit a PR on back squats, so that's always good. It was kind of interesting going through this workout because it's one of my old ones, and I can really see how much stronger I've gotten since I started training. After that, it was time to hit the court and more work with the weight ball. A lot of you guys asked how I figured out that my wrists were weak. It was mainly two things. One, I struggled to consistently send power through the middle of the ball because I had a lack of stability in my wrist, causing me to flick differently on some of my shots. And two, which is way simpler, I just realized 90% of my misses are short. And I really started to notice this once I began working on my lift point. Also, when I watched myself on film, I would miss short even though my form was perfect sometimes, but I would only miss long when I was trying to compensate and generate more power. As my wrist is getting stronger, I feel like I'm getting better at damn near everything. Dribbling, shooting, and floaters, funny enough. Crazy enough, I can actually comfortably shoot off-balance fadeaways, and that's something I haven't been able to do since I was a sophomore in high school. Now that I'm thinking about it, I actually injured my wrist really badly that summer, and the next season, it was almost like I forgot how to shoot. This is day 73 of my journey to becoming a Division I basketball player. Today was my upper body day, and I really felt like pushing myself, and I hit like PRs on damn near everything I was doing. I also did some wrist strengthening exercises because, jump shot. But yeah, I damn near recorded every workout I did today for upper body, so you can pretty much steal this and make your own upper body workout with it. I even threw some core workouts in there too, so if you're looking for that, I got you. After the lift, it was time for me to hit the court, and today I was putting a lot of emphasis on ball handling and dribbling. Not gonna lie, dribbling workouts are actually fun as hell because you get to really use your creativity and imagination. After I put some work in on the dribbling, it was time for me to get some shots up. And yeah, working on my wrist helped a lot. However, I'm still really not where I need to be with it. I have a long way to go before I get my wrist back to where it really should be, but I've definitely been making some progress. After talking to some of the guys that work at the rehab facility in the building, they also let me know that the workouts I was doing are great for strengthening the wrist. So your boy know what he's talking about a little bit. But yeah, the shots coming together, I'm starting to be able to make them off the dribble and on the move. I've been talking to more schools, and things are looking a lot better than they were just a little while ago. Oh, and yes, we could not forget about the bitch-ass floaters. This is day 74 of my journey to becoming a Division I basketball player. Today in the weight room was mobility day. Mobility is really good because it helps you stay healthy and it helps you feel better so that you can go hard as hell the very next day. Tomorrow's leg day. But just because it was mobility doesn't mean we weren't still going hard on the court. Today on the court, the focus was getting up shots at game speed and getting game-like shots up. Like I said before, I really want to work on my ability to shoot off the dribble and to shoot off the dribble consistently no matter what move I'm going in or out of. The wrist strengthening exercises have definitely allowed me to be in way more control when I'm shooting the ball off the dribble, and this has led me to be way more comfortable shooting regardless of what I'm doing into my shots. Before, it was almost like I needed everything to be perfect in order for me to make shots, and that's not what it's like in a game. Oh, and I also have better touch on these bitch-ass floaters, you feel me? This is day 75 of my journey to becoming a Division I basketball player. Today, I was back in Jersey for a doctor's appointment, so I decided to hit up my local LA Fitness after. Normally, at LA Fitness is just good old-fashioned mindless fun. There's a time and a place to be going as hard as you can, and LA Fitness is definitely not that place. Outside of the lift I did earlier, today was definitely one of the more lighthearted, fun days of my week. Normally, everything's so meticulous and serious all the time, so it was good to just have some lighthearted fun with the guys. This is day 76 of my journey to becoming a Division I basketball player, and this is Coach Angelo. He's helping me with that. Not gonna lie, this workout had me exhausted afterward, and I had to take a couple hours before I came back to get shots up again. When I came back later on, the focus was, as always, getting shots up. I'm working on getting shots up at a game pace, getting them up faster, getting them up more fluid and more consistent. That'll really help me translate it to the court. I'm also working on making sure that I have the exact same flick every time I shoot the ball, instead of changing it up sometimes like I normally do. It's a really bad habit that comes from the fact that my wrists are still not where they need to be, and I'm still working to fix that as well. I'm also working on being able to dribble even faster so that I can blow by more people at the next level too. I'm fast, but I definitely need to make my moves faster when I'm going to the basket aggressively. Toward the end of my workout, I was just having a little bit of fun doing some dribble combinations and working on some bitch-ass floaters, and also getting a couple dunks in to make sure we stay bouncy. This is day 77 of my journey to becoming a Division I basketball player. And as you can see here, I woke up at 5 o'clock in the morning to get a workout in on Saturday, which is typically my off day, but I have to switch it because I'm traveling to California and I already know it's gonna mess up my schedule, so we might as well get the work in now. And for everybody asking me what my workout split is, I'll do you one better. Click the link in my bio and we'll get you set up with your own specific split, specific to what you need and want to get accomplished. Anyway, today I was getting back to shooting game-like shots and shooting more shots off the dribble. Like I've said previously, anybody can comfortably shoot a stationary shot at their own pace. What I need to do is be able to create space and get my shots off quickly because everybody's like 6'6" at the next level and you can't be getting your jump shots punched. This also goes for bitch-ass floaters too. This is day 78 of my journey to becoming a Division I basketball player, and this is PJF Performance. I got some work in with him today, and let's just say it was very eye-opening, especially working on these bitch-ass floaters. He made me realize that I have a long way to go before I'm actually good at these. Anyway, after that, I headed to Venice Beach to go hoop. Not gonna lie, I definitely had to take it easy because my Achilles started feeling a little bit weird throughout the course of the game, so, we wasn't trying to mess that up, but it was definitely fun. Got a couple buckets here, got a couple assists there, it was a good day. Keeping it a buck with you, them dudes at LA ain't nothing to play with. They nice out there. This is day 79 of my journey to becoming a Division I basketball player. Remember how I told you guys I work out with Sam Brand in the mornings and normally I don't have my camera? Well, yeah. This is typically the first of the 3 workouts in my day. Today was actually a little bit different than what we normally do because we did a lot more finishing. I was working on some bitch-ass floaters and shit, you feel me? But yeah, today was actually a little bit more focused on finishing than what we normally do. It's interesting, I actually feel like I get better the quickest when I'm not hyper-fixated on one specific thing in all of my workouts, but instead I'm working on my all-around game. Partway through we did a little bit of competing, and I keep trying to tell you that I'm actually relatively good at passing the ball. The only reason why you guys don't see me working on my playmaking very often is because I'm already good at it and I need to make sure that every other part of my game is up to snuff. Things like scoring and defense. After we competed for a little bit, we were working on footwork and post moves and different things like that. That Kyrie Irving back to the basket bag. And I would recommend all players, regardless of position, learn this part of the game. This is day 80 of my journey to becoming a Division I basketball player. Today during the workout with Sam, we started off with a lot of ball handling drills and different things like that to work on our change of pace and just, being a point guard. And do I even have to tell you what kind of shots we was working on? At this point, you could probably just say it with me. The bitch-ass floaters. Now I'm able to even do moves into them, so I'm a little bit better at them now. I still wouldn't necessarily say I'm good enough to do them in a real game yet, but, it's getting there. After the skill work, we competed for a little bit, and the goal is simply win games whenever I'm working out with these guys. Normally, I'm trying to work on things specifically, but 2 of the dudes that I'm working out with here play professional basketball, so the goal is just win. I'm starting to get better at not running full speed into every single move to blow by people and actually playing with a little bit more pace and control. I'm starting to understand understand when to use my speed, when to create more contact, and when to like pick my spots to be athletic, you feel me, rather than just being full speed 100% of the time. On another note, I don't remember the last time I dunked a basketball. This is day 81 of my journey to becoming a Division I basketball player. As I've gone along this process, I made the mistake of becoming so consumed with the results of my actions that I forgot one of the most important parts of this game to me. For the most part, I genuinely enjoy playing basketball, but it's been brought to my attention that I don't really look like I enjoy playing basketball. Now, when I sit down and think about as to why that might be, there are some very real reasons. Yeah, this process is equal parts about the mental side of the game as it is the physical for me. But that's enough of the boring stuff. We had 3 workouts today. One was with Sam, one was with Coach Angelo, and one was in the weight room with Coach Chris. The physical side of things are far more simple. You get faster, you get more athletic, you make more shots. Improving the physical is a pretty straightforward equation. You show up, you move your body, you get more comfortable doing those movements. Once you get them down, it's just a matter of not beating yourself and you'll be golden. But that last part has made me realize the true superpower of high-level athletes. Mental fortitude. It doesn't matter how many reps you put in. If you don't believe you'll get better, you won't. Plain and simple. This is day 82 of my journey to becoming a Division I basketball player. Today was a long-ass day. I had work at the clinic, and then I played in 2 full basketball games before coming back and lifting. Shameless plug here, but if you want the workouts that I do in order to not die when doing this, click the link in the bio. I was looking out for y'all too, and there's a limited time discount on it. Anyway, after work, playing in 2 basketball games and lifting, it was time for me to get some more shots up. Kept it pretty simple and straightforward, mostly focusing on form and balance. And some floaters too, because of course. But all in all, this is a very good week of work, and we're coming down to the wire now, figuring out the particulars of the tryouts and workouts and where I might be playing. As you can see here, I am very, very excited to have my rest and recovery day tomorrow. This is day 83 of my journey to becoming a Division I basketball player. Thank the Lord himself, this week is my deload week for legs, so I'm not going to be lifting as heavy. But we're not deloading shit when it comes to basketball. We're still getting in the gym and still getting at the same volume of shots. I'm getting way more comfortable with shooting game situation shots and shooting off the dribble now. One of the biggest points of emphasis along the journey has been getting more comfortable shooting these types of shots because, you know, shooting standstill, rhythm jump shots is pretty easy. A lot of people can do it, but being able to shoot the same way in game situations and when your heart rate's up is a different thing. And of course, we're always working on those bitch ass floaters and other kind of finishes around the rim because I'm going to need to have more finesse at the next level. This is day 84 of my journey to becoming a Division I basketball player. Yo, Coach Sam can really shoot, and he's been helping me a ton with my shot this past month and some change. I'm getting a lot more consistent with my shot, and I don't miss as wildly anymore. Obviously, I've learned a lot about my own shot because of him, but I've also learned how to better teach shooting to other people. And that's very important to me because, as many of you know, I started making videos teaching people how to do things. Anyway, after my workout in the morning, I came back in the afternoon, and it was time for me to lift some weights. And yeah, bro, every day we're just one step closer to not getting pushed around. Before I started this journey, I didn't really do too much upper body lifting. It was mainly just calisthenics like pull-ups, dips, and push-ups. Now I actually feel like I'm genuinely getting stronger and I really don't get mushed around as much anymore. Every now and then I still get sniped out of the air sometimes, but hey man, it happens, it's part of the game. But I'm not a weakling anymore, so that's progress. This is day 85 of my journey to becoming a Division I basketball player. Today, I got in the gym by myself and I was working on ball screens and being able to score out of different looks. As a point guard, you really have to be efficient in the pick and roll or else you're probably not going to get that many minutes. As you can see here, the shot's looking a lot smoother, a lot more fluid, and most importantly, it's going in more. Of course, I had to sprinkle in some bitch-ass floaters because we need those, my man. But yeah, everything's feeling a lot more comfortable, I'm a lot more fluid, and I'm a lot more consistent with it. Also, now my workouts are a little bit less stringent and strict and I get outside the box sometimes and get a little creative. I'm definitely having a lot more fun now than I was in the beginning. After that, I went to some runs and I wanted to work on my game within, like a live setting. Everything was chill and cool until this happened here. First, you see the hand check, nothing crazy, but hey, sir, your hands are on my private bits. That's assault. So I move the hand and then I get grabbed and I can't get my arm back and I get shoved. Subsequently, I became a shooter because I'm not ready to die for this yet. As the team shooter, I think I did pretty well. Shot like 6 for 8 on the night and we did not lose a game, so it's pretty good. Oh, and of course I was getting some assists too because passing is a part of basketball. This is day 86 of my journey to becoming a Division I basketball player. Right off the bat, you may be noticing that I am outside for this workout. There is a reason why you never see me outside. It's because I hate shooting outside. But hey man, we didn't have a gym today and we still had to get that work in, so you gotta do what you gotta do. And if you can shoot outside, that means you can shoot in any gym. I'm not gonna lie though, I think I lost my body weight in sweat during this workout, yo. I was absolutely drenched. Not gonna lie, I had to reset my brain for a little bit after it. Oh, and then after that, I had to go do some like 400-pound pin squats. But like, that's easy, that's light work. If you're not about to die, you're not working hard enough. And that's the approach I've been taking in the weight room. This is day 87 of my journey to becoming a Division I basketball player. Today we started off with form shooting and I'm really making sure that my mechanics are heavily ingrained in my brain. After that I was putting some work in on my 1 dribble pull-up and some bitch-ass floaters. This time with the floaters I was working on different heights, different angles, and just different ways of getting it off. Now that I have a general feel for them, I have to work on being able to get them off in actual game situations so that I can do them in games. After that I was working on my range a little bit and making sure that I keep my form solid from distance. Distance is actually relatively easy for me because of my set point and how I shoot. After that, it was time to hit the weight room, get a little bit stronger, not trying to get babied anymore, you know the deal. Then randomly, I had to fill in for my boy at this game in Washington, D.C. When I'm playing with guys that I've never played with before, I make it a point to pass the ball around and not jack up a ton of shots early and get assists. This is so that my teammates know that I'm not a dickhead. This is because if your teammates think you're a dickhead, they won't give you the ball. And if you don't get the ball, you won't score anyway. So you might as well make sure that everybody knows that you're not a dickhead. Now, this doesn't mean be afraid to take shots or be afraid to play a game. I just like to establish a little bit of trust with my teammates beforehand. This was my first time playing in a league that had a shot clock and defensive 3 seconds, and all I can say is that every single league needs to have defensive 3 seconds and a shot clock. Nah, for real, those two things make it so that you actually have to play some defense and you can't just have your mans behind you camped out helping you on every single drive. This is probably the first time I've enjoyed playing in a men's league because of those two rules specifically. This is day 88 of my journey to becoming a Division I basketball player. Today, since I had to come back home anyway, I decided to open my local LA Fitness. Y'all might remember these two. Last time we came in, got some highlights, won some games, and left. This time it was pretty much the same exact thing, but since I'm a lot better than I was last time, we didn't lose a single game either. For the most part, I was honestly chilling for the vast majority of the day. I wasn't really trying to dunk too crazy because my knees just felt a little bit weird. But for some odd reason, people started talking trash as if we hadn't won every game that day. And whenever somebody starts talking, I don't know why, but my knees instantly stop hurting. This is day 89 of my journey to becoming a Division I basketball player. Yes, it's day 89, not 88. I don't have the footage from day 88 yet, but I'll get that to y'all like tomorrow. Anyway, yesterday somebody swiped on my hand crazy, and now my right hand is messed up to the point that I cannot shoot with it. I don't exactly know how bad it is yet, but I really need this to heal before my workouts with these schools. This is day 90 of my journey to becoming a Division I basketball player. You think I made or missed this? Now, if I told you that's the reason why I can currently only use my left hand right now for working out, would that change your answer? Yeah, that stupid shit is the way that I messed up my hand before these workouts with the schools. Yo, I really have nobody to blame but myself, bro. It'd be one thing if it was like a bad jam or something, but like, yo, I really cannot shoot a basketball right now. Like, it hurts that bad. I'm honestly just praying that it's not broken. I'm gonna get an x-ray, but even if it is broken, I'm still going to the workouts. Fuck out of here. This is day 91 of my journey to becoming a Division I basketball player. Really good news, my hand is not broken. I'm gonna keep it a stack with you. I was in a really dark place for a couple days because I didn't know if it was broken and it was not getting better. Now, although it's not fractured or anything, it has been taking a while for it to feel better and I still can't shoot. So in the meantime, I've really just been working on my left hand and my left hand finishing. For anybody commenting, how do I get better with my left hand? This is the video for you. Do everything that you see me doing in this video. You will get better, I promise. See, look at me, man. I'm over here doing bitch-ass floaters with the left hand now. Side note, I have no idea how people shoot with both hands. That shit is crazy. This is day 92 of my journey to becoming a Division I basketball player.
Damn, boy, he's thick, boy! That's a thick-ass boy!
Today in the weight room, or my basement, the focus was getting back to feeling really healthy and pain-free. As you guys have seen over the journey, I've been doing like 3 workouts a day, 2 basketball and 1 lift, and this has definitely been taking a toll on me simply because I haven't been taking care of the little things as much as I normally do. If you want workouts specifically tailored to you, click the link in my bio, we got you. Anyway, after the lift, I had to go to the courts at night because it was raining damn near all day and it only stopped at night. Yo, it's honestly funny as hell. Whenever I disappear at night like this, people often think that I'm like going to go talk to girls or something, when you know it's actually far more likely that I'm just dribbling a plastic bag until 1 in the morning. But anyway, this basketball workout was the same as all of the other ones I was doing this week, predominantly left hand. I can dribble a little bit now or do right-handed floaters or anything that just doesn't require me to flick the ball, so that made the workout a little bit more comfortable for me, but it was still predominantly working on the left hand. I'm definitely getting better at these bitch-ass floaters one day at a time, but it's interesting, the improvement I'm seeing with my left hand has been pretty exponential. Like, I didn't expect to get this much better with it in this short of a time. Like, I always had a left hand, but now double clutch layups and reverses are just second nature. This is day 93 of my journey to becoming a Division I basketball player. I still remember the first day I ever bag squatted 2 plates. I almost died then, and I almost died in this video. Guys, I want you to try this. Do the one exercise that can actually kill you first in your workout, and then go through the rest of your exercises. You'll have so much more confidence. Like, oh, I just gotta move that shit. I ain't gotta worry about dying. But anyway, after the weight room, it was time to get back to working on this left hand, you feel me? Yo, and a lot of people be hating on the tennis ball drills, but for your offhand, it's actually a really good workout. Also, guys, work on your offhand because it makes all of your moves going back to your dominant hand way better. For instance, as you guys have seen, my tween cross has gotten way better since I started working on my left hand this much. And honestly, I don't know how this works, but I feel like anything I do with my left hand, I also improve with it with my right hand too. I don't know why. There's honestly gotta be some sort of neurological reason why that happens. So anybody who, like, you know, does brain surgery on this app, get back to me and let me know why that happens. But I specifically noticed that with my left hand floaters, as I've gotten better with them, I've gotten better with my right hand floaters. And I haven't really done right hand floaters all that often since I messed up my hand. This is day 94 of my journey to becoming a Division I basketball player. Some of y'all in the comments have been talking about how I've gotten bigger. Don't boost my head now. But yeah, to be honest with you, I've definitely embraced the upper body lifting, and now I actually kind of like doing it. After the lifting session, me and my boy Josh got on the court. Having another person to work out with always makes the workout more fun, especially because you guys get to compete on certain drills and different things of that nature. I still can't shoot or dribble without pain in my right hand, so today was another workout with the left. Today was a little bit different. I was working on different hesitations and different counter moves with my left hand specifically. Prior to messing up my right hand, I never really did left to right crossovers either, so adding that to the bag has definitely been interesting. Also, for some reason, Josh was feeling super bouncy today, like, what is this? Oh yeah, and as I've said for the past week, if you're trying to get good with your offhand, do all of the drills that you see me doing in these videos. You will get better. And also, you can't forget about the bitch-ass floaters. They are absolutely necessary. I really can't wait to get back to shooting, but it's crazy how much more fluid I've gotten with my game since I started working on my left hand more often. I think the fact that I've had to get better with my left hand out of necessity has definitely helped the process be way faster. It's similar to how if I put you in a country where everybody speaks a different language, you would pick up the language way faster than if you just try to do it from home. Like, bro, I'm even dunking with my left hand now. I was never doing that before. This is day 95 of my journey to becoming a Division I basketball player. Today, I have some good news. I can finally lay the ball up with my right hand and not have too much pain, but I still can't shoot. Today was cool though. I got to get in the gym with one of my boys again. This time it was my mans from high school, Brian. I had Brian doing a lot of the different things I've been doing for the past week, working on my left hand. I'm honestly starting to be able to do a lot more things with my left hand comfortably. I can do different up and unders and different change layups with my left now, and it's a lot easier for me to do, and it's kind of like second nature. Partway through the workout, we was working on taking contact because yeah, I'm trying to make sure that this never ever happens again. But yeah, I actually really enjoy doing drills like this because they're a lot more fun than just your standard finishing drills. Also, because I'm working on the left, you know, it's the added layer of difficulty, and you already know after that I had to get up some bitch-ass floaters. Also, yo, I'm really starting to figure out how to do this left hand dunking thing. I can do it off 2, off 1, although when I jump off 1, that shit ugly as hell. Bro, it looks like I literally just started dunking this week. But I ain't gonna lie, if I pull this one out, somebody might get dunked on, big fella. This is day 96 of my journey to becoming a Division I basketball player. Today is a great day. I can finally lay the ball up with my right hand and not have any pain. I can also low-key shoot a little bit, but not enough to work on it, so mainly we've been focusing on the left hand regardless. Also, this isn't like the entire workout that we did. I forgot to record the entire first 65% of it because, you know, very forgetful guy, I'm not gonna lie to you. But you know what? No matter what happens in my day, no matter what workout I do, I will never, ever forget to record the bitch-ass floaters. And that I can guarantee. Anyway, at the end of the workout, me and my guy were going over how to have a more game-like spin dunk because he can do it off of sheer size and athleticism, but he wants it to be more game-like. Also, the bounce is coming back. About to be a problem for people. This is day 97 of my journey to becoming a Division I basketball player. So it's weird, my right hand felt like it was getting better over the past couple of days, but then it stopped. And I think it's because I was using it more, so I'm gonna go back to only using my left hand. And if I said it once, I said it 1,000 times. If you're trying to get good with your non-dominant hand, steal the drills that I'm doing in these videos. Trust me. Now, if you want something a little bit more personalized to you, we can make you your own workout plan. The link is in my bio. Now, although in this workout I'm predominantly using my left hand, I can tell you, because I'm retroactively recording this, that I was using my right hand way too much during this workout too. I was just so excited to have the other half of my body back. You know how it goes. Plain and simple, I should not have been shooting jump shots this early. I mean, I couldn't even get form shots up with no pain, so I don't know why I was shooting jump shots. Like the day after this, my hand was sore as hell, when in all reality, I should have just stuck to the bitch-ass left-hand floaters. After that, it was time for your boy to get back in the weight room, and I'm telling you, I am trying to get strong as hell. I'm not trying to get moved around no more, bro. I was peer pressured into throwing this 245 on the bench, and yeah, I nearly died here, so ego lifting. Now, other than almost dying on the bench, today's lift was pretty run-of-the-mill. This is day 98 of my journey to becoming a Division I basketball player. Today was the first day I hooped since I messed up my hand, and I still can't hoop the way that I want to because of my hand, so I'm still not 100% back. All in all, it's probably good to just be able to get up and down, but it wasn't the most productive use of my time, to be completely honest with you. After we hooped, I had my jump session, which is pretty much another leg workout. Contrary to popular belief, you know, I actually warm up and do exercises before I jump because not warming up hurts a lot. But yeah, today we tested standing, left, right, and right, left, which is my dominant plan. Going left, right, my vertical is 38.5 inches. Going right, left, it's a lot higher. Watch how close I get to that red tab by the end of this. When doing jump sessions, you kind of want to treat them like a regular workout in terms of the intensity and how hard you're going. It's actually crazy how much intensity matters. Like, doing them half-ass jumps isn't going to help you increase your vertical at all. As somebody who jumps a lot, you would assume pushing yourself to jump higher isn't a very difficult thing, but yeah, that shit hurts, bro. Today I was pushing myself hard as hell, damn near ripping my knees off with these last jumps, and I got a 44-inch vert for my troubles. The goal is to get to 45 though. This is day 99 of my journey to becoming a Division I basketball player. Not gonna lie, I'm hype by split squat at 275. The 1 foot bounce is loading. I did almost die though. But yeah, today we started in the weight room. You know your boy's trying to get husky and jump higher. I think one of the coolest parts about this process has been how much I've learned while working out. One super important thing that I learned along the journey is how to effectively increase your volume without injuring yourself. Simply not understanding how much I should increase my volume week to week is one of the main reasons why I was having so many stupid ass nagging injuries throughout the course of this journey. But it is what it is. Sometimes you gotta learn things the hard way in order for you to actually apply it. Oh, and the same can be said about using my left hand and getting better with it. I've unintentionally put myself in positions where I have to learn and grow or the journey ends. So I've gotten better at a lot of things that I would not have gotten better at otherwise. In full transparency, it has been uncomfortable as hell the entire time. Like every single workout, I'm trying to move faster, I'm trying to get stronger every day, and I'm trying to jump higher. And on top of that, I'm trying to make more bitch-ass floaters. And that's a process for real. Someone once told me, improvement lies at the edge of discomfort, so get uncomfortable. This is day 100 of my journey to becoming a Division I basketball player. Remember how I told you I was having Achilles pain? Yeah, we got rid of that shit. Work on your calves, fellas. Also, my knees don't hurt no more. I've been doing my isometrics. I'm good now. On another note, I'm finally completing the process to transfer to the school where I'm going to be having my tryout, and things are looking pretty good. I just have to get my transcripts. But I'm not gonna lie, I'm crossing my fingers on that because the college that I took classes at my senior year of high school is not answering my phone calls. But now on to the workout. As you guys saw, I was lifting weights before this. this, and then it was time for me to get in the gym. We're still working on the left hand primarily because the right is not all the way healed, and I need to make sure it's at 100% before this tryout. Yo, I'm trying to tell y'all, these weird layup drills I'll be doing will really get you nice at finishing with your offhand. Also, bitch ass floaters because they help you with touch in general. Like, look at this. I look a lot less awkward when I do change up finishes with my left now. But this left hand dunking shit, I don't know, bro. It's like, nah, hell no, I wasn't going out like that. After I proved to myself that I'm not a scrub, I was working on this up and under layup, and I was wondering if I could do the dunk that I was faking. Yes, I can. And somehow dunking doesn't hurt my hand, but dribbling and shooting does, which lets me know that it's actually a ligament problem in my hand, not like a bruise or anything. Honestly, messing up my right hand has been nothing but a blessing, and I see that now. And everything happens for a reason. This is day 101 of my journey to becoming a Division I basketball player. I think I've said this before, but lifting weights does not get easier. Hey, but what can I say? I gotta get bigger so I can fit into that fat-ass XXL jersey that they're gonna try and give me as a walk-on. Nah, but yo, let me keep it a buck. I'm gonna be rocking that number 67 with pride. But yeah, all jokes aside, today was upper body day and I'm getting a lot stronger. Now, as we get onto the court, I'm still working with the left hand because my right hand, although it is starting to feel better again, I am not going to rush myself and start doing too much with my right hand and tweak it again. Also, in the comment section, I do watch NBA basketball, but somebody's gonna have to really explain these Jaylen Brown jokes. Like, I've just never paid attention to him. Does he really only go right? There's actually no way. He's like a supermax player. There's no way he can't go left. Especially because, you know, I'm getting a little nice with my left hand now. You see the little backboard tap lefty finish? I want you guys to try at home the double tap lefty finish. That shit is hard as hell. Then after that, it was more putting myself in game situations, trying to be as fast as possible and finishing with the left hand. A lot of y'all be asking me, how do I get faster? You know what? I'm gonna put you onto the secret. Here it is. Go as fast as you possibly can, under control, and then try as hard as you can to go faster. And then after that, you gotta work on some bitch ass floaters. We need those. But yeah, do all that and you'll get faster. Also some lefty dunks. This is day 102 of my journey to becoming a Division I basketball player. Yes, sir. You already know we're chasing that 4-play squat. I just got to make sure I don't herniate a disc. And if you have Achilles pain, stop playing basketball for a couple of days and do this exercise. You'll be all right. Like, yo, real quick, I'm going to just let y'all in on a little secret. If you have pain somewhere, let it stop hurting first, and then you work it out. That's how you get the pain to go away. You don't just work out something that's already hurt. I should probably take my own advice. Anyway, after we got out of the weight room, it was more work on my left hand. I'm trying to get to the point where I feel like I have as much control with my left hand as I do with my right hand. I find myself randomly losing the ball sometimes when it's in my left hand, like kind of on some Jaylen Brown type shit. So we're definitely trying to fix that. I'm trying to get to a point where I have enough control to play with my left hand the same way I do with my right and move just as quickly going both ways. Sometimes there's a huge speed drop off when I'm going to my left hand, and it makes it easier to guard me going that way. Yo, one super annoying thing is that my right hand is just not getting better at the speed that I want it to. Like, if I'm keeping it a buck, my right hand still hurts when I shoot, still hurts when I'm dribbling sometimes, and still hurts when I'm doing regular layups. I'm still definitely not ready to be competing yet because if somebody hits my hand or something as I'm driving, it's going to hurt like hell. But also, get your bitch ass floaters in, you feel me? My change up and double clutch layups with the left though, they're looking a lot better and they're feeling a lot more comfortable. Hopefully this hand heals quickly so that I'm ready for these workouts, because as of right now, it's looking rough. This is day 103 of my journey to becoming a Division I basketball player. This week I'm doing a little bit of a deload, so I'm not going to be lifting very heavy, and instead I'm going to be focusing on my form and making sure that I'm doing everything correctly in my lifts. I think I said this before, but one of the stupid mistakes I was making was not taking care of my body the way that I should, and I definitely was not doing all the corrective exercises I should have been doing either. I promise you, I will never make that mistake again. Oh, and just for clarification, deload does not mean you stop lifting for the whole week. I know yesterday I said I probably shouldn't be competing, but I kind of got coerced into playing ones with the guys, so yeah. Mind you, this is actually the third time I got in the gym today. I just didn't record the first one. So your boy was feeling the fatigue a little bit, and I'm not gonna lie, my right hand was in so much pain the whole night. Like, honestly, I was just trying to shoot a little bit to keep the defense honest, but yo, every single time I shot the ball, that shit hurt like hell. Like, layups weren't really too crazy, but the jump shots, I can't put up too many of those. That shit hurts. Playing ones like this, though, definitely made me realize how dependent I actually am on my right hand, and I don't like that. This is day 104 of my journey to becoming a Division I basketball player. Sincerest apologies for today's earlier distraction, but we're back to work nonetheless. Like I said, I'm kind of on a deload week, so that includes my upper body. Although I'm still lifting, I'm not lifting with the same volume that I normally do. As a result of this deload week, my body has felt absolutely fantastic. Now, as I've stated multiple times with basketball, we're not deloading shit in that regard. Today I got in the gym with my guy and we were working on some different finishes, and I can actually lay the ball up with my right hand again. Thank the Lord. All in all though, the focus was still definitely my left hand because like I said, I realized how dependent I am on my right when I play actual basketball, so I definitely want to fix that. Partway through the workout, we decided to try and be athletic, and I'm not gonna lie, my boy been making a lot of these dunks look easy as hell, and they're not. Exhibit A, he does a spin move into a back scratcher as if this was like 2K or some shit. Meanwhile, I'm struggling just to get a regular dunk after the spin. Like, yo, I don't know what was wrong with me. I was slipping and shit, like... But come on now, you already knew I wasn't about to let myself go out like that. Oh, and I almost forgot. We was working on some bitch-ass floaters, too. Come on, man. This is day 105 of my journey to becoming a Division I basketball player. No matter what else you see on the internet, I'm getting in the gym every day regardless. You can believe that. Today, since I can dribble with my right hand again, I'm doing so, but we're also still going to be working on the left. For those of you wondering about the workout plan, some of the drills I'm going to show you right here are actually on the workout plan. Now, you may be thinking to yourself, oh, these really don't look that hard. And you'd be right, but here it is. I'm about to tell you the truth about every single dribbling drill you ever do for the rest of your life. None of them are really that difficult if you're not going as hard as you possibly can. And you won't get better no matter what you're doing if you're not going as hard as you possibly can. Now, yes, sometimes you'll come across drills that you're actually incapable of doing, but for the most part, it's all about you to go as hard as you can so that you can get the most out of it. It's actually kind of true for most things in life. Now, there is actually another way to get better, and that's by competing against somebody that makes you have to work. This is why I like playing one-on-one with this guy here. I can't just do whatever I want and still win. He forces me to actually be shifty and, like, use moves, because just blowing by him is not going to happen every play. And I'm not even trying to make it seem like I'm the best or the fastest player in the world, but, like, normally I could just run past people every play and score, but with him, he's a little bit too big and long for... Pause. Yeah, my bad. This is day 106 of my journey to becoming a Division I basketball player. It was supposed to be a deload week, but I ended up hitting a PR on trap bar deadlift, so that went completely out the window. Oh yeah, my bad. I meant to get this video out to you guys last night, but some extenuating circumstances prevented me from doing so. But it's okay though. 100 days in, I'm not letting some stupid shit derail my hopes and dreams. Anyway, other than the nonsense, today's workout was pretty run-of-the-mill. Get in the weight room, get on the court, left-hand drills, and the whole 9 yards. The only difference was that today I was working out with my guy Josh, so that's always fun. I will say, I don't know why he be acting like he can't do the drills that I'm putting him through when he's fully capable of doing them. I just think maybe his legs might have been a little burnt out from the lift beforehand. But all in all, I do really enjoy having him in the gym with me because it just adds another element to the workouts. And more than just the workouts, I enjoy having him there because we can compete against each other at the end, and that's probably the most fun part about the workouts. Now, I will say I definitely have moves now, and I'm way farther along than I was at the beginning of the summer and the beginning of this journey. I can actually use my speed, quickness, and ability to dribble the ball to create more space and create different opportunities for myself. This is day 107 of my journey to becoming a Division I basketball player. It's not a deload week anymore, so we're going hard as hell in the weight room. I was trying out some different lifts today, and don't do this one specifically unless your core and bracing are A1 because you'll blow your back out otherwise. But after nearly taking a permanent dirt nap in the weight room, got on the court for some handle. I'm really trying to get to the point where I'm so fast and so shifty that I don't have to try very hard to blow by people by the time this tryout comes around. And you may be asking yourself, how do I do this? And it's by going as fast as you possibly can and then going faster. We have the most amazing news today, and it's the fact that I can actually do some form shooting without my hand feeling like it's gonna explode, so that's a godsend. I wasn't really getting too many threes up, and we mainly kept it inside the arc and inside the paint because I want my form to be perfect before I step out behind the arc again. Yo, son, I'm so glad that I had shooting coaches that are very meticulous about my form, because now it's to the point where even though I took a whole month off of shooting, I didn't come back and start shooting like a dickhead. So that's great. But just because I can shoot a little bit now doesn't mean I'm going to go and neglect my left hand. I've really enjoyed actually getting better with my left hand and seeing the actual results, and like it's been tangible. I even threw a runner in there. But all in all, the body feels great and I'm ready to get to work this week. This is day 108 of my journey to becoming a Division I basketball player. Today's main focus was upper body, and if you know me, lower body's for the bounce and upper body's for the... After we got in the weight room, they happened to be having a run, so I decided to hop in. I don't know why, but if you play basketball, you can probably relate to this. You can know full well you're not supposed to be hooping. You could actually be in pain, but if you see people hooping in your proximity, it's over. You already know what time it is. Like, yo, my hand is definitely still messed up. I can kind of just do stuff with it now. I saw people hooping and instantly didn't care. Like, yo, normally I set up the runs. And I had nothing to do with this. I literally just came back to the gym to get some shots up and maybe work out with my mans. I saw the guys running up and down, and I don't know, it must have been an early Christmas miracle because all the aches and pains and injuries went away instantly. Nah, that ass though, I'm capping. That shit really did kind of hurt. I shouldn't have been playing. But it was fun as hell nonetheless. The plan was actually, once we lost, I was going to go into the other gym and just go get shots up for the rest of the night. We never ended up losing. If I'm being completely honest with you guys, I do feel like if you're working out as much as I am working out, you do definitely need to get up and down and play fives every now and then so that you can really apply the skills and the different things that you're working on so that you can, actually get better. If anybody knows this, it's me. You can be good at doing drills. Being good at basketball is a completely different thing. So make sure you do both. This is day 109 of my journey to becoming a Division I basketball player. Today, the main focus was our handle. Because I'm a 6-foot guard, I need to be able to go anywhere, whenever, and however I want to. Speaking of which, if you want drills specifically tailored to you, or you want to follow along with the exact drills I've been doing along the journey, click the link in my bio and we got you. Honestly, working on the left hand as much as I have really helped me get better at being able to move on the court while the ball's in my left hand, obviously. So I don't move as awkwardly when the ball's in my left hand, and I can move just as fast with the ball in my left as I do with my right. In turn, this has helped me be way less one-dimensional with my game, and it makes it harder to guard me. Before, it was like at any given time, you knew the ball was coming back to my right hand at some point, whether I went back right or I finished with my right hand, so it made it a lot easier to guard me as a player. Now, a lot of people don't know this, but I actually prefer to drive left because I dunk easier that way, and I go up stronger off 2 feet going to my left hand than I do with my right. Now, I feel like because I'm able to actually get downhill with my left hand, I'll be much better at finishing and getting to the basket. This is day 110 of my journey to becoming a Division I basketball player. I ain't gonna lie, I'm getting a little big, boy. I'm getting a little... But anyway, as you can see, today was upper body day, and one of the things I've been doing now is working on explosive movements with my upper body the same way I do with my lower body. After that, it was time to get on the court to work on the handles. I'll be trying to really push myself with these tennis ball drills now, and these shits are hard as hell. But I'll really say it till I'm blue in the face. As a smaller guard, you need to be able to go wherever, however, and whenever you want to. Period. We're in the home stretch now. The tryout is in less than 2 weeks, so I need to make sure that I'm healthy, prepared, and ready to give everybody on that court hell. My hand chose like the perfect time to heal, and I'm shooting better now than I have been the entire summer. So things are looking pretty good. I'm honestly not really nervous about the tryout either, because I know at the end of the day, I gave the summer everything that I had, and I put my all into it. So regardless of whatever happens at the end, I know I did everything I possibly could. This is where I'm supposed to say it's about the journey and not the result. But yeah, I'm not gonna lie, the only thing I really care about is the result. Because I'm gonna keep it a stack with you, this journey has been some bullshit and I've been in pain or sore this entire summer. Now that's not to say I didn't enjoy it a little bit every step of the way, but I've always enjoyed working out. I was making these videos before I even tried to go D1, so all this to say, it's not gonna be fun every day and it's not going to be easy for you, but anything worth achieving rarely ever is. This is day 111 of my journey to becoming a Division I basketball player. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, big dog. This shit be getting kinda heavy, boy. This shit be getting kinda... Anyway, my fault for the break from posting. I actually had to go to work in Atlanta, so I was a bit busy. I couldn't get this video out to you guys. But I want y'all to know that just because I don't get a video up or don't put something in a video doesn't mean that I didn't work out. It just means I didn't edit the video. But anyway, we were back at it with the tennis ball drills. You feel me? Trying to push myself, trying to do all this extra cool stuff that I be seeing them other dudes doing. And yeah, shit's a little bit difficult, I ain't gonna lie. But to be completely honest, although working on your handles becomes one of the harder things to do as you get better at it, it's one of the more fun things to do it. You can be creative and have a little fun with it. Also, being good at dribbling just makes basketball slightly more fun for you. But after that, it was time for me to get some shots up, and I'm not gonna lie, I'm liking the way things are feeling right now. Now it's to the point where on all of my shots, I'm not just trying to make them, I'm trying to hit them shits all net. And I'm over here shooting way more shots off the dribble and on the move, because that's what you're going to be doing in actual basketball. Now, that's not to say I've completely neglected stand still, catch and shoot jump shots, because that's also a part of the game, but I am working a lot more on shooting off the dribble and shooting in more difficult situations. I've also been working on tightening up my drives to the basket because, as you can see here, sometimes I loop a little bit wide and that'll cause me to run into help defense at higher levels. Can't do that. I've realized that I get wide because I don't really like being touched on my drives, but good offensive players actually initiate the contact. This is day 112 and 113 of my journey to becoming a Division I basketball player. Now you may be like, yo, what the fuck, bro? Where have you been the past couple of days? I have a very good answer for you. One, I was in Atlanta for 2 days at the beginning of the week. That's what these workouts here from the OTE arena are from. 2, I've been moving apartments, and that's been a process in and of itself. 3, I've actually been attending class in person, and the school's like 45 minutes away from my house right now. And 4, the coach at the school that I'm trying out for has been kind enough to let me attend and watch practice, so I've been doing that. Now, on to the workout. First off, we started with legs and then upper body as per usual. Like I said before, because the workouts and tryouts are pretty soon, I'm scaling back the volume in the weight room so that I can feel better when the actual time comes for me to perform. After I got out the weight room, me and my boy Ace got on the court for a workout, and funny enough, he actually plays for the school that I just left. Yeah, they just weren't having tryouts, weren't fucking with your boy. But yeah, him, my other friend, and I were all working out for a little bit, and we was working on some bitch ass floaters. And I want you to always remember, just because I don't show them in the videos don't mean I'm not doing them, you dig what I'm saying? But yeah, the main focus of the workout was working off of screens, making different reads and different ways of attacking the basket and scoring, you know, pretty much being a point guard. I've realized I can't really be blitzing shooting every day because my hand is still injured a little bit, so I have to, like, you know, bring it along. But, you know, we're still working on the left hand still, you know, left-handed bitch-ass floaters, you know, they coming along, you dig what I'm saying? This is day 114 of my journey to becoming a Division I basketball player. Damn. No one to really blame but myself this time. I was fucking around too much. Anyway, today started off pretty chill, and I'm in the process of moving to a new place, and this is one of the places I was looking at. Nothing too crazy. I'm more worried about irresponsibly buying an expensive car. After the exploration, we got up into the weight room, and today was a little bit different because, my back is, my back's fucked up. But you see, I'm not pussy, so we're gonna get in the weight room regardless. No pain, no gain, right? But in all seriousness, the reason why I was able to lift is because the pain is actually in a way more manageable spot than it was last time. After the weight room, you already know it's time to get some shots up. Now that I can shoot, I'm going to be shooting a lot. Now, I may not have been able to move as fast, but I was still getting up some, you know, off the dribble and moving shots because, you know, you got to. Now, it's interesting, because I was able to sit in on some of the practices for the school, I understand a little bit of what they run, so I'm going to be changing up the way that I work on things in order to best suit the system that the coach has. Yo, it's crazy. From what I've seen, the coach don't really like bitch-ass floaters either, so he's just like me for real. Also, for anybody wondering, I was just messing around hooping with my friends, and then that just happened, so. Was it dumb? Yeah, but I made it, though. This is day 115 of my journey to becoming a Division I basketball player. Today, I forgot to record my skill workouts like a dumbass. But at the end of my workout, instead of having a traditional lift, I decided to have a dunk session. Now, I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. I haven't really been able to do these since last summer when I got in my car accident because my back and my knees would just start hurting a lot. Now, although, yeah, I'm doing the same dunks I've been doing for the past couple of years, I can do them without instantly sending my body into shock. And you know, that's progress. And progress is always good. This is day 116 of my journey to becoming a Division I basketball player. Today I lifted, got some shots up, and then at the end of the day, I played twos with my friends. Now, I'm not gonna lie, I didn't have my tripod or the person with me that normally records my videos, so I only have the footage from the twos games, but you know what it is. In the game of twos, I wasn't really being as thoughtful. I was kind of just, you know, hanging out with the guys, just getting up shots and, you know, just having fun. You know, a lot of times I actually forget that I like the game of basketball because I'm so focused in on improving something every single time I come into the gym. But it's good for me to every now and then just have some mindless fun like this because basketball is not this monotonous grind all the time. It's a game at the end of the day, and I do enjoy playing it. Now, that's not to say that I wasn't subconsciously working on something. This is probably the most mid-range jump shots you'll ever see me shoot. And the people that I play basketball with are generally pretty good at basketball, so it does force me to actually, you know, not mess around too much or else I'm just going to lose, and I don't like losing. Like I said before, I'm actually trying to make sure I stay healthy so that when the time comes at the tryout, I'm in full working condition, you know. We don't need a repeat of what happened before. This is day 117 of my journey to becoming a Division I basketball player. The tryout is in a couple of days, so I'm really just cleaning stuff up right now and making sure that I'm good to go. The mission is very simple. Go in there, go kill everybody, and make sure that there's no doubt as to who's the best player in the gym. I'm gonna let y'all know right now, I'm gonna go take a charge in that bitch too. Like, yo, I'm gonna be an absolute sweat at this tryout. For the past 3 months, I've been denying money opportunities and opportunities to go places simply in pursuit of this goal. I'll be damned if I throw that 3 months away. I've also been doing cardio too, so for everybody asking what my conditioning is like, pretty solid now. But yeah, after I got out the gym, it was time to get back into the weight room because, you know, we still can't be weak even though we're tuning up, you feel me? It was a pretty light lift, to be completely honest with you. I'm trying to make sure that I'm not too sore before the tryout and also that I'm still strong, you feel me? I feel like sometimes when I don't lift for an extended period of time, I get weaker. I don't know why that is or what causes it, but I gotta make sure that I at least lift a little bit, son. Today is the day that I've been training for the past 100 and however many days. First and foremost, I want to say thank you to every single one of you. Whether you've liked my videos, simply watched them, or you follow me. Before I started making TikToks, I was very close to never playing basketball again. And I don't say that lightly. Like, I was a regular college student, I was done. But look at where we are now. This journey has been a ton of fun. It's been difficult. I've had to do a lot of things that I didn't necessarily want to do, and I've had to make a lot of sacrifices. I did a ton of different things, you know, like even playing in a pro-am basketball league for the first time. That was an experience, working out with different trainers, and I want you guys to realize that I could not have done this on my own. I had a lot of help from a lot of different people, and I want to say thank you to all of those people as well. This journey taught me a lot of things about the game of basketball as well as myself, to be quite honest with you. I had to acknowledge my flaws, and there were a lot of days where I wondered whether or not I was actually good at this sport. I learned that I had to change the way I was doing things, because in order to do something you never did, you have to do things you've never done.